Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today I would like to present to you about our data, traffic accident statistics by type of accident and injury. So this data has been divided into 4 years, which is 2018, 2019, 2020 and also 2021. These data are presented by all states in Malaysia and type of accident and injury, which is we have fatal accident, serious accident, minor accident, death, serious injury and also minor injury. So here is total accident in each state from 2018 to 2021. Then we will go to the next part, which is chart. We can see that we already make a small table for the chart contains of years and the type of accident and injury. Next, we also make a bar chart for 2018, 2019, 2020 and also 2021. As we can see, the highest traffic accident statistic by type of accident and injury in 2019 is that, which is 6,284, followed by fatal accident, which is value is 5,817, and the third one is minor injury. We have 5,377. Next, moving on to 2019 bar chart. The most high ranking is held by death, followed by minor injury, and the third one is fatal accident. The chart in 2020 shows that minor injury is the highest ranking, followed by minor accident, and the third one is fatal accident. While the 2021 bar chart, the highest one is also held by minor injury, followed by minor accident and also fatal accident. In addition, for overall data, the highest record is held by minor injury in 2020, which it is the highest number for traffic accident statistic by type of accident and injury from 2018 to 2021, followed by minor accident also in 2020. And then the third highest is held by death cases in 2018 and also 2019, which is the same number of cases.
Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. So today I will cover the third chapter, which is frequency, rank and percentile, and also the last one is pivot. Okay, for the first one is frequency. To do this histogram frequency chart, first thing first that I have to do is I have to find out the maximum and minimum number of total accident. So the total accident here, I just copy from the original data. So this is the original data. I just copy here, then paste 1, 2, 3, and then the total of accident will appear here. Okay, next, to find out the maximum number of total accident, I will use the formula max. Okay. From the data, just Ctrl Shift down, then just enter. And then the maximum number will appear. Same goes to minimum number of total accident. I will use the same method but different formula. Mean. Okay, Ctrl Shift down, then just enter. Okay, now mean and maximum and minimum number of total accident already appear here. Okay, next let's move to the bin range. So this is the bin range, and this is the best bin range that I have found, which is I I just compare with these two data. As you can see here, the maximum number of total accident here is 6,339, and for the minimum number of total accident is 227. So from this, I just put the average total, which is I start from 1,000 for the minimum and 7,000 for the maximum value. Okay, now let's move to the today's bin and frequency table. So to do this, I just go to data and then go to data analysis, choose histogram. Okay, for the input range, I take the data from here. Range. I take all the data from here, from the beginning until the end. And then for the bin range, I use this. This is the best bin range that I found. So this is the bin range. And then for the output range, I just pick any cell to put the result. So here's the result. And then from the result, the bin and frequency result here, I can make this histogram chart. So to make the histogram chart, I just copy this bin and frequency, then go to insert, then just find out where the best chart that I want. So here is mine. So as you can see here, data that below 2000 but higher than 1000 is the higher value, where got almost 25 data but 22 to be exact, while the data that more than 7000 is 0. Okay, next let's move to rank and percentile. Okay, rank and percentile is to see where is the highest and also the lowest rank. Okay, as you can see here, I use the same data from the previous data, which is total accident. I just copy this total accident, then I'll paste on the third sheet. Okay, I paste, and then the total the total of accident appear here. Okay, to create this one, I will go to data and then go to data analysis, pick rank and percentile, then okay. Then you have to make sure that the label in first row is already clicked. And then for the input range, I will pick from here, from the beginning until the end. And then for the output range, I will pick any cell to make the result from the output range appear. So for example, like this, and then the result will appear here. Okay, so as you can see, this the highest total accident is 6,339 and the lowest is 227. Same goes to the maximum and minimum, like I did on the frequency table just now. Okay, so for this ranking, is I'll start from lowest, from highest to lowest. Okay, so for the percentile, where the position seek for the data, and the point here, is where the number at the where is the number of total accident at. For example, like this, like 2,975 of total number of accident. The point is at 5. Okay, so let's count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so it means that the point is where the cell at for the total number of accident. Okay, that's it. Now let's move on to the last part for chapter 3, which is pivot table. So as you can see here, so this is all the original data, and then let's move to the pivot table here. Okay, so this all stated here is data for every year, start from 2018 until 2021, for all the total sum of minor injury, total sum of death, fatal accident, serious accident, minor accident, and serious accident for every state. Kelantan, Kedah, Kelantan, Kuala Lumpur, Melaka, Negeri Sembilan, Pahang, Perak, Perlis, Pulau Pinang, Sabah, Sarawak, Selangor, Terengganu. And then this is the grand total for each state and each injury. Okay, so from the pivot table here, I also make a pivot chart for every injury for traffic accident statistic by type of accident and injury every year, and also the total value of accident. Okay, I will pick one state, for example Kelantan, to be explained. Okay, so just now I pick up only Kelantan, and then the data will show only for Kelantan. Okay, for 2018, 19, 20, and 21. So this is all the grand total, and also the sum total for minor injury, minor death, fatal accident, serious accident, minor accident, serious injury. So the pivot chart also will change only for Kelantan, as you can see here. The highest value traffic accident statistic by type of accident and injury for Kelantan is during 2020, where for minor accident and also minor injury is the same value. As you can see, more than 1,600, but below than 1,800. Okay, if I choose, for example, Kedah, the data will change only for Kedah. Same goes like Kelantan just now. Okay, if I choose only for 2018, the data will show only for 2018. And also, same goes to the pivot chart here. The data will only show for 2018. Okay. And next, I will choose the last state, which is for Sarawak. And then just now I'll pick the year 2018 and Sarawak. So the table will appear only for 2018 for all the total sum, minor injury, death, fatal accident, serious accident, minor accident, and also serious injury. But if I want to back for all years for Sarawak, the table will change to all years, start from 2018 until 2021, and then all the total sum will change according to the year appear here, and same goes to the chart, pivot chart here. The pivot chart here will appear the same thing from the table here. That's all from me. Thank you.
Next, I will show you on how to find mean, mode, median, and else. So there are a few methods to find A. However, today I will show you the simplest method. How to find A? The first step is go to the data, click Data Analysis, choose Descriptive Statistic, and click OK. So the first one we have to fill input range, which is from fatal accident. Press Ctrl Shift to the right and down. Then click the labels in the first row, since we also include the first row that have types of accident and injury. And don't forget to take a summary statistic, and also we have to fill at the output range. So let's say I would like to put the result here, and then click OK. So the result will be here, will show here. So here is the result. So here we have mean, median, mode, standard deviation, we have minimum, maximum, sum, and also count for all types of accidents and injuries. Alright, so the mean for fatal accident is 327.7142857. Serious accident we have 116.571426. Minor accident we have 435.1964286. For the date we have 351.48214229. Serious injury we have 186.714. Minor injury 474.446. And then for median, as we can see here, serious accident have the lowest median, which is 137.5, while for the highest median, we can see that any injury have a highest median, which is 306. And here we also have range. What is range? Range is maximum minus minimum. For example, for the fatal accident, the value of maximum is 1008. We have to minus with the minimum, which is 20, and we will get the value of range is 988. So next is mid range. Alright, what is the meaning of mid range? Mid range is maximum plus minimum, and then we have to divide by 2. For example, we choose for this fatal accident, maximum plus minimum, close bracket, and also don't forget to open bracket, and then divide it by 2. Enter, and we will get answer. Mid-range for fatal accident is 540. Next, we look for interquartile. So what is interquartile? Interquartile is quarter 3 minus quarter 1. How to find it? So the first one, we will look for quartile of I and C, and then we put any data, one of any data. So let's say I would like to take minor injury. Click here, Ctrl Shift down, and put the data here, comma, choose the third quartile, and then enter. We will get the value. Next, we will look for quarter 1. Same thing. Write quartile, C. Same data, click, Control Shift down. We get the data, comma, and then choose the first quartile. Enter, and then we get the value. So how to get the value of interquartile? As I mentioned earlier, quarter 3 minus quarter 1. So equal to quarter 3 minus quarter 1. So we get the answer. Okay, interquartile is 413. So next we will see for the skewness. So skewness for fatal accident is more than 1. Serious accident below than 1. Minor accident is more than 1. Same goes with death, and for the serious injury is less than 1, while for minor injury is more than 1. So what's meaning of more than 1 or less than 1 is if the skewness is highest than 1, it suggests high degree of skewness, while it is below than 1, it suggests it is a moderate skewness. While for the cortices, let's see here, the value of cortices of fatal accident is 2.033507373. Serious accident is 0.183717028. Minor accident 2.9314977744. For the death is 1.769628025. Serious injury is negative 0.27177, and for the minor injury, the cortices is 2.3402. As we can see here, the value of cortices for all types of accidents and injuries is below than 3. So when it is below than 3, the data is somewhat flat with a wide degree of dispersion. Apart from that, I will show you on how to find correlative data. So as usual, click data and then data analysis, choose correlation, click OK, and for the input range, click from fatal accident, Control Shift to the right and down. Click levels in the first row, since we include the first row, which is we have the title and types of accidents and injuries, and then click output range. Then we choose any columns that will show up for our results. So let's say I would like to put here, and then click OK. So this is our result for correlation data. Same goes with the covariance data. Click data and then go to data analysis, choose covariance, click OK. Click the same thing from the fatal accident, Control Shift to the right and down, and then click levels in the first row, output range. So let's say I would like to put here, click OK, and so this is our result for covariance data, while this one is correlation data. So that's all from me. Thank you. So next, let's move to the tableau part. For the data sources,
I take the data about traffic accident by the type of accidents and injury. For the first sheet, I take the data about the total accident according to the state and years. For the second sheet, I take the data about the fatal accident by state. For the third sheet, I take about the data serious accidents also by state, and the fourth sheet I take the data about the minor accident followed by state. For the first dashboard, I mix the data about the total accidents according to the state and years with fatal accidents by state, while the second dashboard, I take the data about the serious accident plus with the minor accidents. So, I will present all the data in the first story. So, for the first story, I will talk about the total accident cases by years according to the state. For 2018, the highest cases was from Kelantan, which is 3,819. Meanwhile, for the lowest cases in 2018 was from Melaka and Perlis, which is 674. For the 2019, the highest total accident was from Selangor, which is 3,618, and for the lowest data for 2019 is from Perlis, which is 571. In addition, for 2020, the highest data was from Selangor, which is 6,339, while for the lowest was from Perlis, which is 487. The last year was from 2020 with the highest total also from Selangor with 3,344, and for the lowest data for the total accident was from Perlis, which is 227. The next story is about the next story based on the fatal accident according to the state. For this part, I will present about the highest data and the lowest data. So, for the highest data in this fatal accident was from Selangor, which is 3,143, while the lowest data from Perlis, which is 198. Apart from that, the 3max data explains about the serious accident based on this state. So, we will look at the highest number in this data comes from Selangor, with the number was 1,314, while for the lowest data is from Perlis, which is 72. Lastly, I will talk about the minor accident. In this data pie chart, we can see that the highest data was from Kelantan, which is 4,881. And for the lowest data is from Melaka, which is 337. That's all from me, so I will pass to the next person. Thank you.
Okay, let's move to W part 2. The first one is minor injury, serious injury, and death. Okay, so let's move to story 1. Okay, for minor injury, as we can see, Kelantan is the highest of minor injury, which is 5,130. The second one is Perak, which is 3,713. Selangor is 3,610. Kedah is 3,088. Negeri Sembilan is 2,816. Johor is 1,674. Sarawak 1,137. Kuala Lumpur 1,045. While Sabah is less than 1,000 cases, which is 983. Pahang 906, following by Terengganu, which is 827. Perlis 750, and Pulau Pinang is 534. And the last one is Melaka, that the lowest cases was recorded, which is 391. For date story, Johor was recorded the highest cases, which is 3,086. Perlis is the lowest, which is 206 only, and Kedah is 1,540. Perak is 2,182. Kelantan is 1,167. Pahang 1,471. Terengganu is 896. Kuala Lumpur is 702. Sarawak is 1,173, and the last is Sabah is 939. So that's all from us. Thank you.